Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Nye, and as you'll see in just a minute, it is March 22nd at 6:26 p.m. Now I'm trying to start on the title screen because it seems like Tom Nook may have like daily announcements or something like that, so I'm expecting to see an announcement about the museum and an announcement about the store. And it's kind of nice to kind of show you guys a little bit of everything. Downside is we have to wait for the loading screens, so take what you can get. I originally kind of said that this would be kind of like a video blog. Oh, there we go. See? 6:26 p.m., March 22nd. I'm getting much later of a start today than I normally would, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. What might actually end up happening is we might actually end up seeing some different things, some different bugs and fish, for example, because I'm recording at a very different time than I did for the past 3 updates. But I may end up treating this a little bit like a video blog and just talking about stuff. Because, you know, there's not going to be much to talk about at the end of the day when we talk about the actual game itself. We're going to be going on a pretty standard gameplay loop in the very near future. So it might be fun to kind of talk about the channel, talk about going-ons in life, mine and yours. Good chance for everybody to kind of talk. Be kind of nice. Hello everyone, this is Tom Nook. It is 6:27 p.m. this happy Sunday, March 22nd, 2020. Now for today's news. Some stunning news just in. We're moving forward with the construction of the Isle-Deckney Museum. Neither Blathers nor I imagined we'd be getting ready to build a museum on his very first day on the island. It is very, very cool. There's actually a unique and different line of dialogue for having done that on day one for him. We're very grateful for everybody's cooperation. Anywho, we started construction for the museum at the very spot where Blathers had his tent. So sorry to inconvenience you all like this today. 'Tis a shame to suspend your scientific endeavors. However, I hope having our splendid new museum completed by tomorrow will make up for this little setback. That was a little message Blathers asked me to pass on to all of you. Also, my staff, Timmy and Tommy, opened up their new shop today. It's a small shop, but they'll change stock daily and carry a selection of goods sure to better your island life. Come by from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily, and if the store is closed, simply use their drop-off box to sell your items. Oh, that's actually a very nice new change. One more thing. To celebrate the opening of the shop, we've added a new catalog service to Nook Shopping. The catalog lets customers see a record of items they've obtained or purchased. Any mass-market items can be ordered directly through the catalog, so make good use of it. Now then, with all that said, I hope everyone takes advantage of the new Nook's Cranny. By the way, whenever we cover big island developments like this, we'll hold a special commemorative ceremony afterwards. We'd like as many folks as possible to take part, so stop by Resident Services if you're interested. Oh dear. Never fails. Of course, this would happen right in the middle of a broadcast. One moment, please. Hello? This is Tom Nook from Nook Inc. Yes? What? The getaway package? Why, yes. Of course. And that's all for today's island-wide broadcast. So sorry to put you on hold. Allow me to give you a full overview of the... I think this probably relates to the fact that we are getting new villagers from the fact that I did some island exploration yesterday. Oh, okay, there be stuff going on. Okay, let's start with, Okay, so I know that's who's online. Okay, let's look at the Nook Miles. We got new Nook Miles, naturally. That's not different. Fruit roots. Isle-Deckney's local fruit delicacy is a wonder to be sure, but if you plant new varieties, guess what'll happen? Correct. You'll grow some Nook Miles. Shoot the fruit after that is up to you. So, Crisp, Mr. and Mrs. Popular for the, I think that's the apples, and Tropically Grown Coconut for the coconuts. Still annoyed that I accidentally sent all of my bamboo to Z, but that's going to happen. Anything else in here? Shop to it. Okay. Living on a remote island doesn't mean you have to go without life's luxuries. Shop to your heart's content with Nook Shopping, and you'll earn Nook Miles. Internet Surfer. This must be because I ordered stuff through, you know, stuff. I ordered things. Our rewards with miles if you send a lot of letters. Okay, yeah, so we can send letters. It's raining treasure. No one knows since the gifts attached to balloons, but we can get points because we did slingshot down some balloons. Easy breezy slingshot ace. It's going to be our next one. Active Island Resident. Life in the island has lots of promise. To illustrate this, I'll award you some Nook miles based on the number of active days you spent here. So we're up to 3, so we'll get more Nook miles. Self-paced Chill Soul. You know what? I'll take Chill Soul for that. Wonderful. We got stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at our mail. Oh my god. Okay. So we got Gulliver. Hey, it's Gulliver. Spoiler warning for the end of this letter. Please accept this gift as a big ol' thank you for saving me. Probably had a more peaceful voyage to your island than I did. I'm jealous. From Gulliver, the Maritime Journeyman. So he's going to give us something. Then with the Nook Mileage Program. Esteemed Nye, wish to express our gratitude for your continued use of the Nook Stop and the Nook Mileage Program. This item you claim via our redemption service is attached to this message. Thank you. Okay, so there's a thing. I did spend a couple points on getting something from there. Then we got KKD&B from Nook Shopping. The Denim Pants from Nook Shopping. I did buy both of those. Happy Home Academy. 4,600 for rank B. Interesting. We collected lots of furniture and have really made our home on my own. Enjoy the included gift and keep making that home happy. Interesting that I already got a lot of points because I haven't really done much of the stuff that you would typically consider to be Happy Home Academy. Dear Isle Deckney folks, I'll be heading to your island every Sunday morning to sell my precious turnips just the way my grandma used to. Be seeing you, Daisy May. Unfortunately, I think I missed her because she's only around for so long in the morning. Okay, so what did we get? So I did end up getting, so Z sent me this smoking jacket that I'm currently wearing. And then I can't remember how I got the acorn hat. I picked it up yesterday. I think I picked it up from a balloon or something like that. Okay, what's this? So this is the Candy Skull mask. Ooh, I like it. Okay, we're going to wear that for a bit. We also have the Nook Ink backpack. So this is what I ended up ordering from Nook because I really like this design. I don't know. And what else did we get? We got an antique mini table. Ooh, that's interesting. And of course, we also ended up getting the KKD&B song, and we got denim pants, which I will go ahead and put on now. We have a lot of good stuff in there. Okay, let's go put some stuff away or up. I don't know how we do things in here. Okay, so can I... KK Marathon is currently playing. Interesting. So apparently I cannot actually do much in there. Let me go ahead and move these back to my pockets because we are going to be collecting a fair amount today. Oh, this is nice. I like this. Okay, let's go take a look at the antique mini table. Oh, okay. It's basically just an end table. Okay. I really like this concept here. The being able to move stuff around like this is kind of nice. Anything else I'm going to worry about? Not really. Okay, we are going to send... oh, I can hang this on my wall? Hold on, you can hang that on our wall? Oh, neat. Okay, I'm just going to leave that there for a while then. That's useful. Can I hang... I can hang this... I can hang a shirt on my wall, too. Oh, I like it. What about my hat? Can I hang my hat on the wall? I can hang my hat on the wall. That's really cute. I like that. Wait, do I have... Oh, God, I already had denim pants. Oh, can I not hang on the side walls? Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, there's white denim pants, and then there's blue denim pants. Okay, I understand. We also have a tin bucket. I'm not so sure I'm going to be using the tin bucket. We'll go ahead and put that in storage. Okay. So that takes care of all of that. Okay, so as we explore around, so what's going on? So, as I said, today is March 22nd, so we are, we're in the middle of our, you know, quarantining time in my family. There's a fair amount of family home right now. So we've got me. I work from home anyways, so nothing's really changed, from my perspective. You know, you sit here and you think, you know, life changes a lot, but I already work from home, and this ends up with me having a lot of time spent kind of not doing necessarily much of anything. Oh. What's up? Do you know about reactions? I mean, like, when you feel full of joy and your body just starts moving on its own, like I'm doing now. Okay, that was kind of weird, but that's all reactions for you. They're all about getting motions across. Want to try reactions for yourself? Just hit ZR, do enough, and bam, there's your stretches for the day. I'm going to tell everybody to show you their favorite reactions, too, so be sure to ask around. Boom. Okay, so I can use reactions now. These gestures will help me express my feelings. Neat. Oh, and there's Nook Miles for that. Where are they? Oh, there we are. Reaction ruler. You learned a reaction. Let's celebrate this momentation with Nook Miles. Reactions help you express yourself, so it's a good idea to learn them. Overacting Neophyte. Okay, actually, I was going to go make an axe, but we, hey, here's my plants. I was going to go make an axe. I was. But we might have the points to get the upgraded tools, and I would kind of like to get those. So let's go ahead and pop in here to Island Services. Oh, hello. Yes, of course. Don't worry about a thing. We can set up your getaway package to include a lovely furnished home. Mm-hmm. Oh, not at all. We'll set up your move-in date at a later time. No trouble at all. I just need to draw up the proper contracts. Understood. We will get back to you very soon. Thank you. Hi. Sorry to keep you waiting. I suppose you overheard that call I just got. For some time now, I've been advertising the Island Technique Getaway Package. And wouldn't you know, out of the blue, we have 3 interested parties. Okay, we only know of 2, so that's amazing. That's great. Yes, it's quite wonderful. Thank you. Wonderful, except for one minor little detail. None of our applicants are too fond of the notion of sleeping in tents, you see. I'm afraid I got caught up in the excitement persuading them to move here, and I may have promised them fully furnished homes. 3 homes, setting aside land, preparing all the furnishings. It's just too much for one raccoon. Well, that sucks to be you. But, Nye, here you are, in my hour of need. It most certainly must be fate. Would you help me get these homes prepared, all 3 of them? Of course, I will have to give you a good and proper thank you for your assistance. Of course. Thank you so much. I'll never forget this. Oh, you're gonna need some top secret instructions. When you're ready, come talk to me. Use the phrase, "What should I do?" Agent Nook out. Oh, this is fun. It is. Okay. Let's go ahead and once per day, we'll get extra bonus miles. 3 days in a row gets us 100 bonus miles. I wonder how high that goes. Let's go redeem some Nook miles. Okay, so pretty good tool recipes. Yes, I would love to do that. Please place your Nook phone near the terminal to receive the app data. I've never had this much luck, you know, doing stuff immediately. Okay. Like, I've never had this much luck getting an app like that. I can make stronger tools that won't break so easily now. This is going to be a material gathering game changer. Yes, it will. Let's go see what we have to do to actually make those. I might have the tools. Okay. So, I have a regular axe. It says stone axe is new. Oh, flimsy axe. Okay. So, I need a flimsy axe to make a regular axe. And I need a flimsy axe to make a stone axe. So we need a flimsy axe. Okay, I can do that. I needed a flimsy axe anyways. This doesn't surprise me. Made a flimsy axe. Okay. So now that I've made a flimsy axe, what do I need to make a regular axe? Okay, so let's uncheck flimsy axe. Because now we're going to be getting this axe, which... Let's do it. So now I have an actual axe, which is exactly what we need. Okay. So we have that. We're going to check that. Okay, we do need a full shovel, which I can make. Great. Kind of interesting the fact that you have to make, you know, the previous one to make the newer one. Okay, so we made a shovel. So let's check that and uncheck that. We can make a regular fishing rod. We don't have a flimsy fishing rod. Okay, I can fix that. No, I can't. I need tree branches. Let's go do tree branches. So we got coals. So yeah, we are you know, we're quarantined up. So we have me, and as I said, I already work from home, so it didn't really change too much for me. But not being able to go out definitely sucks. And I'm not saying, you know, this is nothing new to any of you lovely people who are listening to this. All of you guys are, you know, probably quarantined as well. But it definitely sucks to be kind of sitting here and be like, man, I can't go out, I can't see people. Trying my best to actually, you know, do stuff with myself. You know, kind of the day before the quarantine orders came down, and they said, hey, just, you know, basically sit in your houses and just do nothing. Kind of the day before that happened, I went ahead and got my dad's bike repaired. And that's kind of a big deal for me. You know, my dad died when I was very young, and one of the things I remember about my dad is that biking was kind of a passion for him. And it's been a long time since I personally have gone and rode a bike. So being able to kind of go and say, okay, I'm gonna do this again, or not even again, but I'm going to do, you know, this. I'm gonna get this bike repaired. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna bike with it. Was kind of a big deal. What kind of sucked is I asked around. I asked a couple of natives to the New Orleans area, and I asked them, hey, you know, what is a bike repair shop that you trust, right? Because I don't want to go to a bike repair shop that's just any bike repair shop. I want to go to one that's good. I want to go to one that, you know, actually has a good reputation that people I know to went to. I'm very interested in, I guess, the word of mouth review. I don't really want to go look on Yelp or something like that because I don't really care about those people. I don't care about the random, you know, people goers. I know the people that I know, right? I know, if I know that you're a biking enthusiast, I'm going to be able to trust your opinion more than just another random person. So, you know, asked around. Anything on the bulletin board? Nope. I asked around, said, hey, you know, what do you guys think? And got a good recommendation. For those of you in the New Orleans area, if there are any of you in the New Orleans area, the opinion that I was given was Mike the Bike Guy down on Magazine Street. So I went to Mike the Bike Guy, and I brought him the bike, and I said, hey, you know, this is my dad's bike. I would like to get it back in working order. You know, what can you tell me? Now, the problem is that bike was sitting along with other bikes in... Hello. Along with other bikes that my family owns. They were all... more, and I'll get $1p to cute. But it was sitting in, you know, outside of the house for a long time. We didn't really have a good place in the last house to actually put these bikes. Like, they were just outside bikes, unfortunately. What's up, Renee? Yo, what's the word? This island's got a ton of foods I've never heard of. I'm trying to come up with many meals for as many as I can. Oh, cool. So, unfortunately, there was rust involved, you know, a little bit of rot to the seat, stuff like that. But I thought, you know, these are fixable things, right? This is not something that's 100% broken. You know, someone who knows bikes can probably, you know, soak the chain in oil for a while, and that will fix things. That was my layman's thought. But I brought it up to Mike, and Mike took one look at it, or at least I think it's Mike. I'm not 100% sure if this was actually Mike himself, but from all I'm aware of, that is who this was. I brought it up to him, and he took one look at the bike, and he goes, you know what? This bike is not going to be worth fixing. And I went, really? And he goes, yeah, I mean, it has a bunch of work you're going to have to do on it. You know, it's damaged. You're going to have to be replacing a bunch of parts. just fixing things is going to be a couple $100, and the bike's not worth that. And I'm not going to lie, I was very, very surprised by this, because my dad bought this as a, as a hobbyist bike, so not just not just one of those bikes that you just kind of, like, do nothing with. Hobby bikes are, expensive. They go faster. They're, the thing has, like, 24 gears, all that good stuff. Got him. Finally. I caught a wasp. That's got to sting. Okay. That's actually one of the things I was trying to do here, was to get that wasp. Oh, Nook Miles. Bugs don't bite me. You can earn miles for filling out your... Oh, right, yes. Hobby level bug fan. So, back when my dad originally bought this bike, it was kind of an expensive bike. It was like $1,600 or, something thereabouts. So being told that, a couple $100 of fixes was not going to be worth the effort really surprised me. And, I'm familiar with the concept of, a totaled car, for example. So I'm definitely familiar with the concept of an item that the cost to fix is more than the item is worth. So that wasn't what surprised me. But I was surprised that he didn't consider this bike to actually be worth much. And I said, look, I personally am not aware too much, but, my mother, who, is really the one that knows this bike, she was of the opinion that this bike would be worth, a fair amount, and that it would definitely be worth fixing. He said, well, back when you originally bought it, it was probably worth a lot. But, bike technology has advanced, things have changed, and this really does kind of change what the bike's worth. I was surprised, but I said, okay, I'm potentially willing to put the money in, even if it's not, potentially worth it. And he said, okay, I understand. If you're telling me that this is a, kind of a nostalgia project or a remembrance project, that's something a little bit different. If and I understood his point. His point was that I could have taken my money and gone and bought a brand new bike. And a brand new bike would have been... I'm actually going to... Twinny really likes succulents. So I'm going to go ahead and craft a succulent plant. That's why I've had that can sitting in my inventory. We'll go ahead and place that somewhere. Okay, so now we have our new tools. But, I was very much thinking, you know what? At the end of the day, this may not be the most worth it choice I've ever made, but there's definitely a nostalgia feel. It's probably nostalgia. It's partly the it's sharing something with my dad at the end of the day. Riding his bike, that's going to be a big deal. So, that was definitely on my mind. Kind of having that shared remembrance. But also part of it was kind of a thing I remember from the Terry Pratchett book, The Fifth Element. No, Elephant. Fifth Elephant. But, okay, let's go to the museum and see if I can turn something in there over there real quick, because our inventory is very full. It's probably not done yet, based off of the dialogue earlier. Yeah, we need another day for the museum. Okay. It was recommended in the comments that I just kind of leave stuff outside the museum, but I really don't like the idea of doing that, of just leaving stuff, outside. It kind of bothers me. So, let's go... Okay, Blather's just gone. I can't even do stuff with the fossils. What do I want to do? I can't tell if more weeds are growing. I wonder if the weeds spread. But yeah, so what Mike was basically saying is, if you spend the amount of money now on a brand new bike, you will end up getting more bang for your buck than you will for the old bike. You know, you'll end up getting a better bike total. I said, you know what? That's nice and all. Let's talk to Nook real quick. Hello. Okay, let's just say, what should I do? Oh, let's hold a ceremony? Oh, you want to take part in the ceremony? Yes, I do. Right now, we'd like to celebrate the completion of Nook's Cranny. Interested? I sure am. Splendid. Let's get started. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, it looks like the old one. Now then. Welcome to our dedication ceremony honoring Isle Deckney's brand new Nook's Cranny. Thank you. Isle Deckney truly started out as a deserted island. There simply wasn't much here. But now, it's slowly beginning to develop, thanks to the tireless efforts of, well, everyone, really. I'd like to ask Timmy and Tommy to say a few words as representatives of the new Nook's Cranny. Timmy? Tommy? If you would please. Thank you, Isle Deckney. Because of you, we've opened a proper shop. My brother and I will work hard to make it the best shop, and I hope we can count on your business. Oh, they're embarrassed. Yes, yes, thank you both. Next, a few words from someone who made many valuable contributions towards seeing Nook's Cranny built. Of course, I mean Nye, our resident representative. Anything to add? We're amazing. Yes, yes, indeed. Thank you for your heartfelt and encouraging sentiments there, Nye. Everyone, please get ready to join me in bringing this ceremony to a close. Also, those wishing to take a commemorative photo should get ready to press circle. You know what? I'll press that circle. Well then, with hope for our continued growth to celebrate Isle Deckney's beautiful Nook's Cranny, hooray! We did it! Thank you all. This concludes our ceremony. Please do take care on your way home. Considering I have to pole vault over a river to do so. Okay. Okay, what I need to do then is I need to go to Nook's Cranny real quick because I need to sell a couple things. But yeah, so, you know, I thought about it for a little bit, and I was like, you know what? I appreciate, I appreciate the honesty. And I think that's the thing that struck me the most. And that's one of the reasons why I want to tell this part of the story, is I really appreciated this man's honesty. It really struck me because it's not something, that I'm necessarily familiar with when it comes to salesmen of this type. Someone who is selling a service as opposed to we have a bulletin board here. Today's hot item, inquire inside, frying pan. Oh, okay. But someone who sells a service telling me it's not worth getting my services, It's not worth your money. Oh, hey! I was worried when I heard you were all moving to a deserted island, but this is much nicer than I imagined. It's so nice. So nice. Even though we haven't been here all that long. In just a short time, Blathers has moved in, and we were able to open up this shop. Experiencing new things every day has been a lot of fun. I'm so pleased to hear that. Actually, I came here today to check in on you all and see if you need any assistance with anything. It's our way of celebrating your new shop. We sisters like to help wherever we can. The Able Sisters. Any island ideas come to mind? You're too kind, Mabel. We're just overwhelmed that you even thought to come visit us. Oh, hey. I think. Something come to mind? Well, we still have some logistical challenges to overcome. We depend on mail orders for a lot of our goods. Having this shop should make it a bit easier for us to obtain ready-made furniture and stuff like that, but we still need a clothing supplier. Aha! Something tells me today is your lucky day. As it turns out, it's really not that difficult for us to get to this island. How about if I stop by every so often to sell some of our wares to your wonderful island dwellers? Oh wow, do you really mean that? Our residents will be so overjoyed. So overjoyed. Of course, silly. If we can sell our goods here, it's a win-win situation for everyone. I suppose that with that settled, I should head home and work out the details with my sister. Please do that. I can't wait to see you here again. Yeah, I like the Able Sisters. Always have. Bye, Mabel. Oh, Nye. Sorry to keep you waiting. Thanks to your help, we've opened this amazing new shop. Our shop is named in honor of a shop our beloved President Nook used to run. Welcome to Nook's Cranny. As you can see, we're offering ready-made furniture and items that can't be made as do-it-yourself projects. Also, in the back cabinet with the tools and other miscellaneous goods, we have wallpaper and flooring. We hope to fulfill all your shopping needs. Cool. So, what is this? It's a toolbox. Let me see what I want to do with this. With our new shop comes 3 new services. Let's talk turnips. Heard the turnip market is about to take off here on the island. You'll probably see a turnip seller soon. We'll buy any turnips you have on hand. The price is set in the morning and afternoon, so be sure to stop by. One note, we don't accept turnips on Sundays. That's the day the turnip seller visits the island. Second new service involves a hot item of the day. The hot item will change every day. If you bring one in to sell, we'll give you double its normal price. You can check the hot item of the day on the sign in front of the shop or by asking us directly. Last new service we're offering is the drop-off box. You can find it in front of the shop. Say you're in a hurry or the shop's closed, you can just drop off any items you want to sell. We'll pay you later by sending the funds directly to your bank account. And I should mention a few things. There's a handling fee, and we don't accept turnips. And hot items will sell for just the regular price. I think that wraps it up. Sorry about that. Explanation went on for a bit. How can I help? We have a policy in place of not buying turnips on Sundays. I'm sure you understand. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and sell the manila clams, the wasp nest. We'll okay, get rid of some weeds too. Okay, and done. 2005, or yeah, 2050. I'll take it. Okay, so the real question is, what do I want to buy right now? So let's see. They have stuff. They have an umbrella. Red wrapping paper. Ooh, test your do-it-yourself skills. A digital recipe book. I will absolutely buy that. Time to send the recipes from test your do-it-yourself skills to your telephone. So yeah, you know, I ended up getting the bike repaired because I thought at the end of the day, I want my dad's bike back. I want to be able to ride this bike. You know, yes, I could go get, you know, another bike. I could go to Walmart or something like that, and I could buy another bike. But at the same time, though, anything I particularly like? Let me go ahead and buy some stuff to change up our walling and flooring. So I'm going to try to buy everything I can, for the most part, just so I have it later. But, you know, I mean, we're absolutely going to end up using, you know, plants in the house and stuff like that. But stuff like, you know, a microwave. Oh, yeah, I don't have inventory for the toolbox. I'll come back for it in a second. Yeah, I thought, you know, having the bike and getting it going again is worth it to me. Even if it, you know, costs more than it should. So I ended up having the bike repaired. They ended up having to replace, to be honest, pretty much everything. Which is the kind of, I guess, sad part about it. You know, I think the gears were still good. The frame was still good. And I think the rims were still good. But that was about it. Pretty much everything else had to be fixed and repaired. Let's see. I like it. Put that in storage. Put that in storage. Put away digital scale. The cypress plant I will actually place, however. Nice. Put that in storage. Don't really have a place to put the succulent, so we're just going to put it away for now. I don't have many surfaces, I think, is the problem. I need more. I need surfaces. Okay, let's go buy the toolbox just so we have it. They ended up having to replace a lot of stuff, which I guess shouldn't surprise me. You know, you leave a bicycle out in the rain, you know, and the humidity of New Orleans for so long, things just get destroyed. And I think I overestimated what could actually be repaired when I originally brought it in. But it was nice when I came back, because, number one, these guys, you know, a little bit rough and tumble, I think. I'm used to in a lot of the places I'm used to very, like, super overly polite people. And keep in mind, this is New Orleans, you know? This is the South. So there is some of that to be expected, right? The people who, you know, yes, sir, thank you, sir, stuff like that. You know, I kind of expect that in a lot of places down in New Orleans. This guy wasn't very much like that, which is not a bad thing. I'm not actually complaining about that. Someone who was very frank and honest and kind of, you know, spoke more openly, does feel more honest in my book. You know, it's just a different feel, I think. Kind of there was a... Oh, hello. No! God damn it. It takes so long. Gimme. Got a hermit crab. Yeah, I'm not saying the guy was rude or anything like that, so kind of bear that in mind as I say this, but, you know, again, it was a very different experience than what I experienced elsewhere. Thought of this DIY recipe while I was letting loose during dance practice. I put this in this bottle, so check it out. The recipe is for sure a hit. Show it off once you're done. Maddie, Mastercrafter. Oh, got a lily crown. Nice. But when I went back, you know, the guy was, you know, kind of all smiles, which was kind of neat. You know, letting me know that the bike repair went better than expected. Which was nice to hear. You know, he was, I guess, a little surprised that it came out so well that, you know, it did not need more work than it ended up doing. He got it done within hours. And I think that's another thing that really surprised me, is that I was expecting, you know, leave your bike. Keep in mind, his website says differently. His website very much says they do not hold stuff overnight. But, yeah, I was expecting, like, leave your bike here for 3 weeks and we'll eventually get to it. No, it was very much, I left it there at, like, 12:30, and he was done by, you know, 4:30. And that's, like, a complete overhaul on the bike, so I was kind of surprised. But he let me know, hey, this bike's gonna last you. This bike went well. It's gonna be in excellent condition now. And then what was also kind of nice to hear was, you know, I talked to him. I'm like, look, you know, it is great to have this bike back in a supremely workable condition. But, you know, let's say I get really into biking, you know, because biking is going to be my exercise, at least while we're under quarantine, but I'm going to try to, you know, get into it and, you know, bike for a while for the foreseeable future. So it's like, you know, let's say I really get into this. I forget if we have a moth. You know, where does this bike leave me? Like, am I going to need to buy a new bike eventually? Am I going to upgrade this? Because I can't tell if, you know, a bike is like a computer that you bought a year and a half, 2 years ago, where it's good to upgrade, or if we're talking about a situation where it's not going to be worth piecemeal upgrading. Because, for example, one of the things that my bike's going to have trouble with, I'm going to go ahead and, can I put these in storage? I can. Cool. Okay, that's how we're going to do this. Since I have the storage, we're going to go ahead and put this stuff in storage, and when the museum opens tomorrow, we'll pull it back out. Nice. But I don't know if you piecemeal a bike. But he said, look, this bike's going to last you. It's going to last. Like, it's a mountain bike, and I live in New Orleans. There are no mountains. There are no hills. So he's like, look, you know, it's a mountain bike. But it's going to last you. You have plenty of gears. You know, it's in great condition. The only thing that's not in good condition is, at this point, is the fork that holds the front wheel. The suspension in that fork is absolutely shot. I'd have to replace the fork, and that's going to be like another $200 or so to you know, get similar to what I have now. So he's like, you know, you're not going to want to worry about that. But other than that, this bike's going to last you. You might replace, you know, the mountain tires with street tires, but that's going to be about it. Unless you really want speed eventually, and that's something completely different. So I thanked him and I went home. You know, I bought a bike lock from him, got his recommendation on that, bought a helmet from him because I didn't have one. You know, all the trappings that you need for biking. I went home, got on the bike, rode it, and I think what really excited me was that it felt good to ride. You know, I haven't really sat on a bike for the purpose of riding long distance in a very long time. For the purpose of riding at all, really. Like, one of the reasons I wanted to get this bike going is that I could ride it to my local gaming store for Magic. It's 5 minutes away by bike, so I thought, you know, it'd be great to be able to just ride there, save on gas, you know, get some exercise in. So I got on the bike and I rode, and I did like a 5-mile ride. Now, that doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm out of shape, definitely. I'm a little bit overweight. So being able to kind of ride a distance felt really good. I was, of course, sore after the fact. But a couple days later, I went and tried again, you know, and rode again. And that was 2 days ago, and I ended up riding 8 miles, which is, you know, certainly, now there's 8,000 bells, by the way, so you get a lot of bells by hitting your money rock. Make sure to do it, make sure to put those, you know, things behind you. That way you can actually get the full amount, because if you don't have those holes behind you, you might not actually get the full amount you need. But yeah, I ended up riding 8 miles. Now, my side hurts. I lean forward a little bit too much on my bike, and also I learned, I went and looked up some things, and I learned that I probably don't have my seat low enough, or high enough, sorry. And that's probably leading to me also having some pain, so I need to make some adjustments. But that ride was excellent. So I definitely feel like, you know what, I can really get into riding a lot more. So that's awesome, and especially when we're talking about, you know, again, this quarantine that we're in, where, you know, I can't go to a gym, right? I can't. There's just a lot of things I can't do. Let's just put it that way. Okay, I need this to not be favorited. I need this to be favorited. Thank you. There's a lot of things I can't do. So being able to go, you know what? I can go for a bike ride. I can just get myself out there. That feels good. And then, of course, I'm in New Orleans, so we do have the little road by the levee that is specifically meant for riding. It really is. It's walking, it's riding. So I went for a ride on that, and so that's something I can do on a regular basis. That's like 3 blocks from me. So it's, you know, it's, again, a very nice thing to be able to just kind of go do that and relax. It's a very positive thing. So that's my way of getting exercise right now, given just how silly things are at the moment. I know that you know, as I said, that's me. So that's all. I'm playing a lot of video games. I'm playing a lot of Final Fantasy. You know, catching up on stuff like that. But my work hasn't stopped. As I said, I work from home already. So unfortunately, or fortunately, it kind of depends on where you're at. I know that we have a lot of people who are currently unemployed because of all this nonsense. And they're having trouble. But I know a bunch of people who are also, they're just getting time off. I was actually very impressed. I was reading an email from Best Buy yesterday that they sent along, I think because I had stuff on order with them, and so they just wanted to kind of let me know what the procedure would be. And so Best Buy sent along an email saying, hey, you know, we're only going to be doing curbside pickup. You can't come into our stores. You know, tell us what you want at the curb, and we'll go find it for you. But that's going to be about it. Which, hey, fine. Safety first. But what amazed me, you know, was that they were saying, we have I'm not going to be able to get this. Yeah, it's over. It's over the higher up area that we can't go to currently. Let's, I'm going to go make my way over to Nook, and let's see what we need to do to move these people in. I probably need to go get their, either place their houses, or I need to get the stuff to make the houses. I'm not sure which. You know, they said all of our people who are working right now are volunteers. Because they're volunteering, we're giving them, we're giving them a temporary pay raise. Everybody who has to stay home is getting paid. You're getting paid if you're staying home to take care of your kids. If you're sick, we're telling you to stay home, and also you are still being paid. I was just kind of amazed. What should I do? Ready to help me prepare? Yes, here's what I'm thinking. We really should start building a bridge across a river somewhere. With 3 homes to build, I want an area that will run out of space on land that's easily accessible. A bridge will open things up a bit and make it easier to get to housing plots during construction. I'd like you to start by crafting the parts for a bridge base, get your DIY skills ready. Then you'll want to decide on a prime location for the bridge too. Okay. And done. I've just sent you a recipe for a bridge construction kit. Once you've assembled your bridge construction kit, find a good spot for a bridge and then check in with me. It can be a little tricky to place a bridge, but we can talk if you have trouble or need some advice. Okay. What do I need for a bridge construction kit? I probably have everything, because we, we have a lot of stuff right now. Okay, so... bridge construction kit. Oh, hey, we also have a mini DIY workshop, wooden block chair, wooden block bookshelf, wooden block stereo. We probably want to make this. I need softwood, and I need a wooden block toy. What do we need for the bridge construction kit? We need log stakes, okay? How do I make log stakes? I make it like this. We need wood. Okay, let's go get some wood. But I was just kind of surprised at how they're handling it, and how well they're taking care of their employees. So, definitely a, okay, I want to get wood, but I don't want to actually chop the tree down. See, that's exactly what I did not want to have happen. Okay, so with this axe, I can only chop twice, because it's a good axe. Okay. That does kind of suck, honestly. Because it means I have less trees available. Clam and collected. Dare clams collect nook miles. Okay. Title season. So yeah, I'm just hanging out at home. Because I'm kind of a homebody to begin with. Does that work? No. Okay, so we can only hit twice. Because I'm a homebody to begin with, being kind of stuck in the house is not going to affect me as much as it'll affect others. Which, positives there, I guess. Mom's still working. She works as a nurse, so she still has to be out there. Her work is with abused kids, so she doesn't have to really deal with the coronavirus as much. And we're all worried what'll happen if they call her in. She's an older woman. She's in one of the high-risk categories due to age, weight, and respiratory issues. So we're kind of worried if they say, hey, we need more nurses, you have to work the nursing floor, what's going to happen? One of my sisters, she's just home from school. School, like everybody else, is effectively canceled for her. She's doing, they're doing online classes, and that's about it. So, there's not really much for her to do. And then, her boyfriend was supposed to be down here to visit us for, spring break. And he kind of got stranded here because of the, basically lack of ability to go back home. So he's hanging out. My other sister, she does tax stuff. No, I wanted you. So my other sister does tax stuff. So thankfully it's not affecting her much. She still has to actually go physically to work. And that it's a little bit concerning because she works at the coroner's office. That's where her office is. And so, you sit here and you're like, man, I really hope, someone who died from the coronavirus doesn't potentially come in and get you infected. I don't know how likely that actually is, but, First responder comes, brings the body, talks to her, spreads it. Again, I don't know how likely that actually is, but some cause for worry, I guess. How are we doing on regular wood? Oh, we got plenty. Cool. Right, I'm gonna have to go sell some stuff real quick, and then we can go and see about making this bridge. The bridge will be the last thing we do today, because I have kind of gone further than I would normally intend to. I guess these updates are gonna be closer to an hour. Like I was originally intending them to be half an hour, but we just can't get enough done in half an hour. So yeah, worrying stuff. We're all trying not to be, you know, not to worry too much about things. We're all kind of hanging in. Only time I leave the house is to, right now, just walk the dog, and then every couple of days go on a bike ride. I'm eventually going to have to go to the store just to get more groceries, but luckily I have plenty of stuff at the house, so it's not something I have to worry about overly much. Good bells. So yeah, not terribly worried about that stuff going on. I have a couple of neighbors who also walk their dogs, so we, you know, several feet apart as we're supposed to be. But we'll chit chat. But you know, trying to find stuff to do, right? Keep myself occupied. That can kind of be hard sometimes. Yeah, you'd think it's weird. I'm very much a homebody. I don't like going out. I don't really like going and doing things. Can I make X amount? No. I don't really like doing things. I don't like going out. So that's not really much of an issue. But you'd be amazed how much. I mean, maybe you won't. Like you guys, if you're watching this, chances are you're stuck in your house too. So I don't know why I'm saying you're amazed. But maybe for those of you who watch this in a year. Or in a couple of years who never really dealt with this. But you'd be amazed at just how much you want to go out when you can't. You know, I like the idea of staying home, right? I enjoy being home, relaxing, things like that. But very much at the same time, there is very much a feeling on my end of like, man, I can't leave if I wanted to. And I think that's really what causes the biggest problem. Okay, so let's look at the map real quick. So what I'm thinking is that we're going to have 3 bridges. One at the bottom of the river, down where the shop is. One at the top of the river, over by the museum. And one right about where I'm at. So I think the first one I'm going to build is actually probably near the shop, right? That's the smart idea, is have the first bridge be near the shop. So I think, like, right here. Oh, I need to be, like, right here. This bridge needs the river to be just the right width, and the land on either side should be even. Okay, so I can't put it right there. What about right here? So that really makes it a little bit difficult, because I don't... What about right here? Is this good? I don't know where, like... So the problem is, it's saying the line has to be even, but I don't... This river winds a lot. I don't really have a lot of places I can put this freaking bridge. I can put it right here. Probably. Yes. So what do we got? Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. So that'll be 1. I won't necessarily need this pole vault as much anymore. Okay, let's see what else we have to do. But yeah, so basically just not being able to leave the house to just go places when I want to. It's not as if I have much to do, not as if I have much to go to, but, Okay, hello. So, did you find a good place to deploy your bridge construction kit? I did. Splendid, excellent work, thank you. Then tomorrow we'll have a new bridge up. It'll be even easier to get around the island. Now that's out of the way, time to start on some new homes. We can wait for bridge construction to finish if you want, or just ask me what should I do whenever. Okay, well, I want to get these people in, so what should I do? The bridge won't be ready until tomorrow, but you want to start in the homes now. Please take these 3 housing kits. Okay. With the housing kits I just gave you, you'll pick out plots for 3 homes. Then, of course, these homes will need furniture and such. Each housing kit comes with a list of the furniture required for its house, so be sure to read those lists. You can build everything DIY style, so let me just send you the recipes you'll need. I think that's all from me. Thanks for all of your help. Okay. Man, we're gonna be getting a lot of miles. Yeah, let's go look at our miles. How are we looking? So we have to claim, earn bells by selling items. Cool. Sell a hot item for a fortune. I could do that. Plant flower seeds, sell fruit. I should probably end up going and doing those. Have a nice DIY. Nice. Savvy intellectual. Here's a win-win-win situation. Craft your own furniture, win. Enjoy your handiwork, win. Earn Nook Miles for the furniture you've crafted, win. What could be better than that? Handmade Resident. Anything else I've done? Not yet. Okay, so where are we going to put these? So I think first one needs to be up here, right? We got a lot of space over here. I'm thinking this space right here makes for a good house. This is the spot, yes. We can adjust that house. Or that, my phone is ringing. Hello? That you and I? Yes, this is Tom Nook. How goes your search for housing land? I've got some ideas. Stupendous. I'm relieved to hear that everything is going according to plan. Be sure to check the box in front of the plot for each home. It'll show the items required for that plot. Interior items should be placed in the box, while exterior items should be placed outside around the plot. You want to make it look nice and decorative. Once you set up the plots for all 3 homes and place the required items, come report back to me. I'll be waiting in resident services. Thanks for your help. I might not have time for all of this. Come to think of it. Okay. Oh my god, look. Orange wall-mounted clock, orange end table, pot. I don't have anything to turn in. Exterior items. Hay bed, swinging bench, barrel. God, I don't have any of that. Okay. Well, I don't think we're putting anybody on the beach, because that plot was fairly large. So we'll just kind of leave that there for now. We have another fairly open area right here. So I think this would be a good place for plot housing too. And we'll end up replacing these the trees that we're losing. So I'm not really worried about that. We have a lot of planting to do in the future. Nye? It's me again. Sorry for the repeated calls. I forgot to tell you something important. You see, you'll need to get a wreath made from flowers. There are plenty of pretty flowers growing up on the cliffs of that island, so tootle up there if you need to. Or I sent you a recipe for a ladder. It's the ideal tool for when you need to scale those cliffs. Nice! Keep up the good work. Okay, so that tells us how we get a new tool. And I think the third one can probably go right about here, right? Okay, so now we have the ability to go up the cliffs, but that's going to be a tomorrow thing. I think I'm fine taking time on this stuff. Wooden simple bed, wooden chair, classic picture. Okay, we'll look at that stuff later. I do want to see what I need for, like, the ladder. Okay, well, we have everything, so let's go ahead and craft that. I just want to see how this works. Okay, so supposedly I have, you know... Ah, I see. Okay. Okay. Well, what I can do, because we do have the recipes, I just have to actually make them. So it's not going to be too big of a deal for me to go and gather that stuff kind of on my own time. So I might go do that. I don't know. I kind of, again, I kind of like the idea of going kind of at my pace and kind of making my way. There's really no need to hurry this. We're having fun. We're just kind of relaxing. Oh, pine trees, I missed you. You know, we're kind of doing our thing. Having a time. So yeah, I'm not terribly worried about going fast. Oh, I like this spot up here. I wish I could have my house up here. Okay, well, it's been an hour, guys. And it's been a pleasant hour talking to y'all. There'll be more on the morrow. Don't you worry about that. There go fossil. So, with that, I'll let you guys go. We'll talk tomorrow. Tell me about your day. I'd like to hear that all of you guys are safe, sound, and happy. I'll talk to you guys later.